Engineer, super spreaders, going live. Very snowy Ottawa, and seems that things are going down. Just saw the Viva Prize here too. You picked a good day for it. Seen images of cops all lined up by the Westin Hotel. So we'll head over that way. Welcome everyone. They arrested Zot. Oh God. I got a actually have a trial shipped in a restaurant in 2 hours, so it sucked to get arrested. Howard, hey, Freedom Convoy 2022, shout out from Missouri. Now let's see what we got to shout about. It's getting hot. Whoop! It's getting hot up on the hill. Oh, it's gonna be treacherous walking today. Sidewalks are only kind of first level cleared. Some of the roads aren't very clear either. He was streaming when they arrested them. Oh boy. Well, thank you to everyone that's donated. Might need it for bail tonight. You can look on his channel. Hello from North Carolina. Hey, Martha. So no action this far back. I assume that they'll move in chunks. Whoops. Gimbal fun. I get my gloves on. Charging people with mischief, yeah. It's not that awful. Stay safe. Jonas. What were the circumstances of arresting him? Give me some advice here so I can not get arrested. It's like they're stopping each car that's coming up Metcalf here. It's gotten much colder again, but it's not horrific by Ottawa standards. JT, hey, enough is enough. Arrest them all. Yeah, it's your time to shine, buddy. Tough guy. Internet tough guy. You got your boys coming in to do your work for you. Don't you worry. Cops gave Zod a few warnings. Okay, right, well. I'm a much more mature in years person with a lot to lose by getting arrested. So I won't need 3 warnings, that's for sure. I told him not to go a certain way, and he did. Where are the police? They're up north and to the east from where I saw. Yeah, I just noticed that Viva Fry was live too. So much for peace, order, and good government. Yeah. police from the last live that I looked at are diagonally in that direction, about 3/4 of a kilometer. Still party times here. So all snowed in here. That was a good little snowfall last night. Here in Ottawa, until it's a good deal into April, you don't let yourself think that winter's over. There's always another kick at the can coming. So, yeah. All right, ladies. It's looking normal from this way. No giant exodus of scared people running off the hill. So that's good. And somebody's up speaking still. The rest of the occupiers are infiltrated with Antifa. Tell us more about your theory. Sorry, Zook went live. That's all right. Autocorrect to my Fred Flintstone thumbs. Yeah. I don't know if you were on the stream. I accidentally banned someone. Touch devices can be infuriating, especially when you're doing one of these digital gloves.
I forgive people for showing me at my coaching duties and my volunteer duties in my community.
So it's a guy talking about that he's been kicked out of coaching and volunteer duties over vaccination. Don't see the extra cops.
So I will relocate. I will rebuild as a proud Canadian. And I will move on. And so will my family.
Excuse me, I just got the tweet. Saw the tweet from Zot that the police were moving in. And immediately got my double pants and double everything on and ran out. So it's probably been about 12, 15 minutes since then. And they were standing over by the Weston, by the Rideau Center. Everything's normal here.
But I will tell you something. There's nothing wrong with a man trying. And I will tell you, your stories, your inspiration. I have been crying for 3 weeks. I have been crying for 3 weeks, and now it's okay. I don't know.
Okay, big group coming up this way. Okay, huge group coming this way. Maybe they're getting pushed up. Unacceptable fringe minority. How you doing? Can guarantee these truckers are not Antifa. If Antifa were here, we would have seen troubles every night. I mean, because you do anything here, and it's the truckers' fault. So it'd be the perfect Antipas scheme. But they didn't seem to have any urgency in making an Ottawa chapter of Antipas. So it's super gathery right here. Now let's see what we can see. A big pile of snow. Don't walk in that. It's unusual that there's a big kind of group here. Whew. So there's like a snow wall here. Comes right up to the trucks. So it's a bit of like a barricade here. Everybody's moved into it. I'm gonna get up back to the sidewalk, go around it, see what we can see. Just behind you. Behind you.
Yeah, you guys need to get over here anyways.
Has everybody been cleared out from down there?
Everyone's trying to make their way around this place here.
Yeah.
Because they have the line blocked off over there by the Tim Hortons down on Redone.
That's where all the cops are down there?
Yeah, they have a whole line. They're not letting people pass, so they're just going around.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go through quick and then I'll come back. Great. I'll go around this way so we can get some footage of what's going on. Not gonna do anything dangerous, but just gonna take a quick look. Just behind you. And I'll be able to get back around that way if they make the barricade complete. So, getting ready for siege. So I'll go down here and see what is going on. I just get a weird feeling when everybody's walking one way and you're the only one walking the other way. JT, you're welcome to be in here and spout your stuff. If you do repeated copy and paste, you'll be banned. If you got something to say, say it. If you're just going to troll copy and paste, then you can go to somebody else's stream and do that. Hey, I know, you can go to one of the lefties that's down here streaming every day. Oh, wait, there aren't any. They stay at home and repeat the story that there's a violent occupation. They don't come down and stream. So then they have to meet everybody and have to talk to them and have to find out the truth. Amy, Freedom Lover, welcome. Always good to see you. So that line with that long white camper at the top of the hill, that's being turned into an actual barricade. They're building up the walls of snow that are being built over the wooden horse, whatever you call them. Not thinking too clearly. Those things, those wooden horse style barricades, those are underneath the snow that they're building up around the trucks over there. So kind of digging themselves in. Everything's thick down here. The Westin Hotel is to the front. To the right, that's where the cops were when I left. If they've advanced, they haven't advanced far. The rest of the police details look quite normal. A lot of people down here for Friday. Music's still blaring. Where's Viva at? Any Ottawans able to tell me where Viva's at? Maybe keep an eye out for him. Always a treat to talk to the man. Daniel, hey. Trudeau wins now. It's bad news. There are going to be ups and downs. There are going to be little battles. Trudeau can't win this war. Okay. All right. See a bit of action now. Off in the distance. And we've got the line. So there we go. The line stretches all the way across the street. It's kind of normie-ish cops here, and we've got more tactical right up in the middle of the street. More arriving now. I even saw fully automatic weapons. And we've got horse back up there. Whew, it's going down, people. Share this out right now. They're still gathering. I'm sure there's a bit of time, but you got some dudes right down there filming them right up in the face. Oh. All right, just gonna go behind you. We'll go down and walk under the bridge. Come up the other side and take a look. Everybody say a little prayer for Jay. I've never been much in my life for demonstrations. I find them usually very rinky-dink. We never faced dangers like this before and never needed to protest more and never had such a good idea as these trucks, more than we do now. So I'm getting involved. Oh, they're moving. Move is on. Okay, I'm going to get ahead of it and move up. Move is on. I'm pushing us back.
My husband got arrested. Lovely.
Of course, we got mainstream news here now.
My dad's down there against the police.
I'm going to keep moving ahead of the line. Try to pull back a bit extra here, see what happens when they get into here. Okay, more cops. This is facing east, down Rito. They haven't moved yet. Yeah, military truck back there, riot truck. They're doing broadcast. You must leave. You will be arrested. It's going down, everybody. I'm going to try to keep my distance. I'm going to move up a bit, actually, because now I realize that I'm behind the other line of the cops over there. So I want to make sure I can hustle back into that zone. That is some military-looking shit. Okay, that's the military. Oh, wow. They're hiding in every corner. Hope I didn't come in too far already.
Back up, sir. You can't go there.
I'm heading back that way.
Back up now.
Where do I go?
Go the other side. Let's go.
Ready for children?
Okay. Feeling a little trapped. Okay. I'll Hope we can get out this way. Yeah, looks good down there. So we're gonna go a long way, head down Sussex here, a block, come back up into that center zone. I don't know what they think they're really gonna accomplish with this. So clear people out. Some people aren't gonna go. I'll put the camera behind me while I'm walking. I'm gonna head north here on Sussex, go around and go back. Hey, good luck, man. It's a clown world. I actually have a trial shift at a restaurant that I applied to in there. But I'd much prefer that everybody becomes a Patreon. We just created a Patreon, Super Spreaders, and we grow the channel. I don't have to worry about going to work. Man, it's gonna be an interesting time. So no matter what, I mean, the phone's not gonna last probably more than 2 hours. We'll see. Very temperature dependent. It's not as cold as it used to be, so might get 3 hours out of it. Then I'm off to do that work shift. And then we'll see what's going on after that. I'll be right here, right in the center of the market. When I get off of that shift, it'll be nighttime and we'll see what's up. And then Super Spreaders has our studio talk show tonight. We're going to take calls from everybody. So will they let me back in here? I've come back around, moved up a block. That's where the soldiers turn me around. I mean, I'm not a army nut. That's probably just tactical cops, I guess. Boy, I had a brief moment there where I thought I'd really pinned myself in. Because those guys weren't there when I went down. They just boink, popped right up. This is the side entrance to the Chateau Laurier, the building that Eric was parked up in front of until yesterday. This guy's yelling at the cops. Feel for him, but maybe don't get on their bad side. These guys are so military looking. Can't see their badges, their little insignia. Okay, so I think I'm outside the containment unit. I hope so. Right, okay, so it's still kind of freewheeling up here. Try to hold the camera up. You can see what they're doing. Still music playing. Oh, sorry, I'm just talking to the YouTube. I look like a crazy guy walking around talking to myself. I gotta be a little bit crazy to be down here today. Take a little break, look at some chats. Yeah. Police on horse coming. I saw at least 8 horses down there. That's some scary stuff. Stephanie Martin, stay safe. I'm trying to keep a good distance and keep an eye for where they're making little pinch zones. But I just got caught in one. I have to say the army-ish looking guy was assertive, but friendly. I was like, okay, I'm going to go. And he's like, thank you. So still a degree of Canadianism with our dictatorship. Tbone, you still going? Can't call this peaceful by definition. If there is hostility towards one person, it's still hostile. The Tbone, you got a Twitter or something full of tweets from 2020 condemning Black Lives Matter? It's absolutely ridiculous. You're always going to have wingnuts in a group of thousands of people. I'm so tired of this story. The one Nazi flag. If there's one Nazi there, you're all Nazis. It's ridiculous. Marion Lewis. Hi, we are the collective electric body. BM, who do you call when the police are breaking the law? Truckers. Okay, just going to take a 360, make sure I'm not getting squeezed in here. Want to make sure I can get back up the hill or down Elgin Street to GTFO. Yeah. Ironically, or unironically, Guns N' Roses Civil War is playing. And we have shirtless Canadian guitar god. Yeah. Okay. And that image and the last image are the two most Canadian things we can see. We're missing a beaver eating flapjacks with maple syrup and back bacon. Unacceptable. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna turn up and you guys can zoom in there on your screens. The whole sniper squad on that corner. And the very best snipers we can't even see. If you zoom in, the top corner of the dark gray section of that building, there's a traffic camera, and right behind that is a sniper. And I imagine Laurier's got some. And like I said, the very best ones we're not going to see. The top two snipers in the world, the friend of the channel, the other Jay, was telling me, are Canadian. The world record is, oh, I don't remember now, two and a quarter miles. And the other Jay has that gun. All right, guys, keep sharing it out. If anybody's had their finger on the trigger to donate to the channel, now's the time. Just in case you need a bit of bail tonight. I got Rain and Yukon's number in my back pocket in case it comes to that. You take a little walk this way. I'm just really paranoid that another group's going to swing in and do like a pincer movement and I'll get trapped in here. I mean, that wall of cops, once they get people cordoned off, that's auto arrest. I really don't need an arrest record. I've made it this far in life. Tbone, you guys know that Trudeau's kids have the same last name as him? Wow, Tbone, you're not coming off as the most, straight thinking. Probably think we're all conspiracy nuts. Steph Lapie, welcome. Les YouTubers doivent être déçus plus de cash qui va rentre. I can pronounce French, but I don't really understand it. Creepy, yeah. Could you guys see them? Can you guys zoom in? And I can see the guy up at the corner. Where are we? Up at that corner in the distance. Right where the little gray-green windows stick out at the edge of the old facade. I see him very clearly now. Chateau Laurier Hotel. They just must be like, screw us. What is going on? Of course, do feel for people who have experienced interruptions, but as the great Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez said, protests are supposed to make you feel uncomfortable. Greg's Google, hey, it's a military planned operation. It's clear who the military backs, Trudy. I mean, everyone puts out appeals for police to stand down and military to stand down, but really, when in history have they? It's hell of a thing to do. Any cops that were that principled about it or had any kind of choice would have called in COVID, early retirement, that kind of thing. But actively stand down in the middle of an operation. I mean, it'd be an eye-wateringly beautiful thing to see, but I can't think of when it's happened. But these guys will have to live with what they've done the rest of their days. And they're going to get filmed up the wazoo. It'll be possible to identify them. Alan Morgan, hey, I guarantee you'll see class action suits against the vaccine makers in a few years' time. There already are. What I want to see is real grand juries. Like the coronavirus grand jury is running again this weekend. Can't recommend that enough, everyone. I think they're going to look into, I think this week it's about the process of the vaccines. So it'll be very interesting. Just going to make sure I'm not getting pincer movement here. Doesn't seem to be a wall up this way yet, anyway. Let me know where Aviva's at. Curious. I'll bet you he can keep a good distance like me. Can't see him going gonzo at it all of a sudden. So, still lots of ways to get out here. So this movement does make sense, I guess. So you guys can see the trucks that are on the camera are all of them here. So you do the wall of cops, push the people out. Maybe this would just be their goal for today or for this block of hours. You get all the people out in jail or moved up the hill, and then you could conceivably do this. It's like 15 trucks or something. So you could, in a day or two, you could have at least the majority of the trucks moved enough to get the streets opened. The big tow trucks must be around somewhere. It's wild times. And as we know, this is going to take a long time. There's going to be a lot to talk about afterwards. We're doing a studio talk tonight, 8 p.m. It's scheduled on the site. We'd love you guys to show in. We are going to experiment tonight with having a call-in radio show. We want you guys to call in, tell us what you've seen, what you know. We'll tell you what we've seen and what we know. Go over the whole week. Go over news stories. Laugh at leftist tweets. That kind of thing. I can't believe this guy is still half nude. It is a lot nicer in the sun though, so I don't think I'm going bare chest. I don't think that guy's going to end up going anywhere. Cops are going to have to touch that sweaty dad bod. While we're waiting here, the evolution of the Super Spreaders channels continues. We're going to be deciding on a final name this weekend. Super Spreaders, when you search it on YouTube, just brings up a bunch of CNN bullshit. It's really hard to find us. So we're thinking add a Z on the end, numbers on the end, just a 1 because it's easy to say, or and means unity, or Super Sweaters 22 to commemorate this year forever, or Truth Spreaders, Truther Spreaders. There is on the YouTube, there's a post where you can vote. On our Twitter, there's a poll up, you can vote or suggest names for us. We're going to look over that. And then we can make our short, sweet English URL to the YouTube channel. And you can't change that forever, so we want to find our final name. We're making merch. Oh yeah, merchandise. We have Patreon now, people. Want to go in and join up and give us anything per month. Become a member. We have some tiers set up for merch already. We'll be doing smaller tiers because most people just want to come in and give a $5 or something like that. We don't want to gouge anybody. But for the dolphins and the whales, we got hoodies, shirts. We want to make this channel grow. We want to keep the action going. We created this channel to talk politics, talk world events. When we get big, we want to be able to pull in some of the cool minds around the country and the world and interview them. This is just the beginning. So the line down here hasn't moved much. They've done an initial squeeze. Things haven't changed much down there. There's somebody yelling at them. Man, it's got to be weird being on that side. Just standing there waiting. It's freaking cold too. Outside of the sun, it is not fun. Back in here, we still got the military type guys. They're kind of baked right into the crowd here. Yeah, you know, I mean, they got stripes on their shoulders and stuff. They sure look like military. Trudeau said there wouldn't be. Could be some heavy tactical cop thing that I'm unaware of. Man, it is going down, people. Perhaps you're ready. The Earth is flat. Globe is basis for climate change, Big Bang, and evolution. Bible teaches the flat Earth. Oh, Rain from the Yukon would like you. You got to call into the show tonight. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard. When the flat earth thing happened, I took a real deep dive on it. And sorry, but I think God made it round. There really are too many things you just can't explain with the flat earth. But hey, knock yourself out. Or come on the show tonight, call in and tell us how you know the earth is flat. Mary Angela S. Hey, we are on the side of the rule of law. We are. Unacceptable. Flat earther too. All right. Come on, you can bring it out of rain. I think he still secretly thinks the earth is flat too. You guys call in tonight. We'll turn it into a flat earth discussion. Tbone, Pat King lied about Kim Mitchell as per his social media. What about Kim Mitchell? I love Kim Mitchell. For everyone that isn't Canadian or is younger than 40, Kim Mitchell is a Canadian rock star from the 80s. Never really broke out too much in the States or the rest of the world. Okay, good. There's still not a wall behind us. So my guess is the intention not to do a monster arrest and corralment, just squeeze everybody up the hill, and probably a wave two. BM, if the earth is flat, what is on the underside? There's a classic answer to that question. Turtles all the way down. You can Google that. I've got a few flat earthers. Might turn into a flat earth discussion tonight. There are dozens, but there's a good 3 or 4 just kind of fatal killers you can pretty quickly pick up with. Kind of kill off flat earth immediately. There's just no answers. That's a slight problem too. The flat earth model can't make any predictions about what happens in the sky. It's a little bit of a downer for the flat earthers. We seem to be on hold. 150 current viewers. Welcome everyone. Welcome any new voices and faces. Super Spreaders is like the live stream is down here, but we do like to keep political, ideological, intellectual conversation flowing as much as we can. Today things are super tense, so super tense. So at Rideau and Sussex, technically Rideau and Mackenzie, Wellington turns into Rideau at this section, and Mackenzie turns into Sussex. We've got troops on the ground, snipers on the roofs. Not even trying to hide, really. There's that guy up there.
You're not getting on to Wellington.
Daryl Bolts, hey, thought was arrested. I heard. Also heard he wasn't arrested. Heard he was manhandled. Are we sure? Amy Freedom Lover calling tonight for the flat earth discussion. Yeah, let's give her. Two Little Fish, welcome back. Sorry about banning you. I might be in jail. Okay, maybe. LOL. See you guys later. We're going downtown here to see what's up. Two Little Fish, find me.
Right on, George.
Obviously, things are going to start moving here pretty soon. But right now, I'm just down at the Rideau Trucks. Just look for the half-naked bacon eater. Come say hi. It'll be great to meet you.
yeah. Everyone down here. Everyone down here. Yeah, we already did. Not down here.
They actually just fully arrested him. We know what happened after. I'm just curious. Not skeptical, just curious. Took his camera phone, yeah. Billy Bob, hey. Tyrants can tow trucks, arrest innocent people, but they can't extinguish the rekindled passion for freedom inspired by the truckers. Indeed, no matter what happens here, it's just a battle, it's just a step. And they are truly looking at days and days and days to get rid of these trucks. And what will the public's response be? What will the truckers' response be? They could come in and try to replace the trucks. It could turn into a flash moment, and it's the weekend. It's really dumb that they waited to the weekend. So the maximum amount of people planning to show up have shown up. Maybe they wanted to make that a bigger show, but to me, it's a mistake. There's going to be the most amount of people here ready to replace the ranks, so people could come flooding back in later. Although I guess they'll kind of lock the place down if they do get it emptied. CM Mac, anyone arrested today will be out by tonight. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, most likely it'll just be like, give you a smack, make a point for a couple hours and let you go, I would think, because if there's going to be so many people. They're playing a new metal version of Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah. I've never heard that. It's good. Oh, I got to keep talking, right? I'm going to get copyright strike. I noticed yesterday it was like 4 of these have copyright strikes on them. They're going to have to dispute them because it's just ambient music in the outdoors, because we won't be able to monetize them in the future. We have started the process to partner with YouTube. Thanks to you guys, we got the views, we got the subs, and we have started that process. We have a website now, blogspot.superspreaders.com. Archives all the YouTube stuff. And a lot of articles when I started waking up. 10, 15-year-old articles about some of the stuff going on back then. Very interesting. I was younger, a little bit wackier in the conspiracy stuff, so there's some good stuff up there too. Links are in descriptions to videos, although I don't think I got it into today's one. It'll be on any other video. So what is the plan here, police? Everybody singing Hotel California. Oh no, singing O Canada. So the line is clear right from there, continues up on Mackenzie, and then there's this mini line of the armored guys, the military guys, right in the middle here. So there's kind of people inside there, very much cordoned in. This military one right here facing this way, though. Interesting, interesting, interesting.
Two options.
So much vlogging going on. So the counter-revolution will be televised, that's for sure. Go take a look at the other side. 2 guys up on the roof there of the building in the distance. Can hear the protesters singing their favorite right-wing anthem. It's called "O Canada." Singing "O Canada" and saying "freedom" are now right-wing activities. Okay, and military crews. This whole second line here. They're chanting "Stand with us."
Stand with us! Stand with us!
There's a bunch of short girls in there. That's not the most physically intimidating looking bunch. Trying to see what their insignias are on their coats.
Stay calm!
I smell weed.
They want to fight, not us! Stay calm! Do not let them provoke you!
There's some real old dudes in there, a bunch of short girls, kind of scrawny guys. The helmets look big on. I don't know what this is. It doesn't look like the fittest bunch of military mofos I've ever seen. Insignia on their balaclavas. Oh, there's full on ass military there. You can see the, what does that say? No Sun TikTok worship. Green camper truck right behind the driver's door. Full on military. And more coming into the ranks here. Look at the people. They're all wearing masks under their masks under the balaclavas.
These people could possibly feel like
Yeah, look at this guy. Looks like he's in Iraq. He's talking to them in the back.
stay calm, people!
Maybe reserves? Are they reserves? We should find Jake. I wonder where Jake is. Super Jake. I have to expect him to land with a cape on and just punch them all. After that footage I got there yesterday at the arrest and right by my place. And there's Jake. Right where you need him. It's like Superman. Unacceptable. If they come near you, yell at them to stay 6 feet back. They, yeah. One hockey stick's distance. One hockey stick flag's distance. Chris M. Hey, stay strong, peaceful, and hold the line. We will stay strong. We'll stay peaceful. I'm not getting arrested. We're going to hold the line in my own way. But I'm not going toe-to-toe with anybody today. And we don't need to. It doesn't do anyone any good to fight and get arrested. Because, of course, they'll use that against us. Say that we were violent and resisting arrest. So it doesn't do anybody good that way. Can't help the cause if you're in jail. So it doesn't do anybody good that way. Get an arrest record doesn't do anybody good that way. Better to stick with the battle and war setup. They can pick up a couple battles, but they're going to lose the war. I mean, this will never stand the test of history. So we wait. My driver's door is open. He is talking to those around him. Great guy. Where are you? Might be being infiltrated right now. Yeah, who knows? '34 Ford Hot Rod. Yes, right. 30 years ago in the 90s, the shit began. Here in Germany and Europe, too. Yeah, that was quite the time. Mary Angela, don't you worry. I am here to leave here, not to stay in a jail. Just not sure how this is going to go. In an hour and a half, I got to be a couple blocks over that way. And double check for rear attack. Where's Viva at, everybody? War campaign went down. Chris, OPP, Ontario Provincial Pukes. Gotta say, don't expect much from Doug Ford, but I mean, it's just, at least you have like conservative in the name of your party. Like he's been so hostile about this. Oh, there's Fox. Fox News. D-Tick, I love communism. Receiving needles against my own will. The government seizing my bank account, being able to silence me and arrest me just because we should hail Trudeau as the new king and tyrant. Well, you know, it makes us safer, right? That's what we want. We want to feel safe. War campaign gets jammed. Some iPhone stuff. Just got to get rid of some notifications. All right, cool. Pictures back to the War Memorial. Yeah, a bunch of thickness going on over there. Take a look. Yeah, lady up for a morning jog. Good for you. That's dedication. See what this is about. Why the War Memorial? Pat King was calling for a contingency plan earlier. Getting a little Get glimpses of stuff in chat here. Somebody saying Pat King was arrested? Oh, here's Viva.
Yeah, this time what's important. What's happening over there? Oh, I can't zoom in. I'm I was just there. I was just there. They have guys in brown coats with they got gas masks and everything, and I don't think they're gonna come in, but they're just standing off. There's people standing in front of them, girls, children standing right in front of them, knelt down on their knees, hugging, and I think we need more people here. The more humanity they see, the less they could do. Right now, have you seen anybody get arrested? Yes. I have it all on my phone. Was it the people are talking about a relative? Yeah. I got it all on tape. Yeah, broke his leg. He broke his leg and he dragged him out. So basically, they're pushing. As they're pushing, whoever falls, they drag him back. Right? Yeah.
I saw about 4.
Yeah, I saw about 4. I can give you all my footage. I have great footage.
I'll tell you what to do.
Yeah. But
Thank you.
thank you for everything you do. I've been watching you since you did that alcohol video where you can't drink and drive.
To counter the bolus defense.
Yeah, the bolus defense. Yeah, I love your videos.
Okay, I'll tell you, anybody who's watching, what you want to do, like, immediately,
Yes.
upload it. Well, do you have a YouTube channel?
My phone just died. I'm just in the car charging.
Okay,
I don't have a YouTube channel. I could give it to anybody that wants it.
Well, I'll tell you what. Okay, I'll tell you what to do with it after. So you have a pen?
Yeah, Kelly.
No, I don't have a pen. My phone's dead too. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Do you mind
I'll
holding that?
hold yeah.
NES.
He's got a pen.
Okay.
I'll tell you, get it to an outlet,
Yeah.
and they'll license it, and they'll want to see what's going on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm an audio engineer, so I always have a Sharpie.
I use newsletter license when I used to make fun happy videos in the world.
I've been doing recreational journalism for a couple of years, so I got a bunch of stuff I would love to share with you. And I've been to a lot of protests, and this
There you
is
go,
one
bud.
of the most beautiful things. You ready?
I'm going to point the camera this way, and
I'll get the camera back from you, and hopefully the pen will work. There is something to write on. Voila.
Thank you so much.
Don't worry about the picture.
You can make it out, guys, but between the 2 Canadian flags on the roof of the Bayes building
And the far building at the other opposite morning.
to the older brick building, there's 2 people.
Thank you.
See the dark bumps? Those are people. Thank you. I'm going to send you a bunch of stuff.
Hold on. Let's see here.
Yeah, so I know the rest of the world, they're seeing this. If people in the middle of India, they know we're peaceful protesters. For these cops not to know that is they're either blind or they're just here for the paycheck. Most good cops will not be here. So the people here are zealots, and they're here to bust heads, and we need to put this out to the world. The optics on this is horrible. You know, once the world sees this, that they had to do this just for the fact that Justin Trudeau couldn't come down and talk to us, and they're doing this now, and all he had to do was come and have a discussion, and he couldn't do it. This is horrible. This is one of the most horrible days in Canadian history, I think.
Well, hopefully it doesn't get worse. I'm going to walk down a little bit.
Sure.
Come on, do it for the people.
Thanks, Sal.
Hey, Viva.
Thank you very much.
Did you get down there yet?
But,
Yeah, it's thick. I got down in there and I thought I was getting trapped for a moment. We're super spreaders. We've met a couple times. With my hair out, we're like twins. You guys,
where you Super Spreaders is your channel.
yeah.
Okay.
You guys gave us such a boost before. You guys came over, helped us out, showed us how to stream, and thank you. We're indebted to you forever. Yeah, so right away the cops were down there. I could see from someone else's stream, so I headed down there. There's right around the side of the old train building. There's steps to go down and underneath Wellington, and the cops go all through there. And then the heavier armored cops are up on Mackenzie that runs that way, plus about 8 horses last time I looked. So I went under that bridge. I went all the way over to Mackenzie right when they started to move. So I'm like, okay, I'm getting out. And then to my surprise, a whole bunch of the super military dudes pop up and they're blended right into the middle of all the trucks and then running all the way down to the side of the Chateau Laurier. And they were like, I was trying to come back this way, and they're like, you don't go through here, you're not coming through here. I'm like, oh, where do I go? They were coming this way, they were going that way, and so I had to go all the way back around that way and come around.
Right up there is the Canadian flag, guys. You see the two heads, and there's a drone. There's a big drone.
Oh,
right
yeah.
to the left of the flag.
There is 2 snipers on that building. The corner of the train building here. We've got 2 snipers up front. Another one on the corner, unless those are the same guys. There's snipers everywhere.
Yeah, I only counted the 2 groups, but I only just started listening. So.
Yeah, I'm sure they're everywhere, and the really good ones you probably can't see. But yeah, I had a moment where I thought I was stuck in there.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not eager to get in there. I'm not one of these 20-year-old guys. I got too much to lose. I'm not getting arrested today, and it doesn't do you any good to get arrested. You can't help the cause if you get arrested. I admire the spirit of some of these guys. They're up in their faces with cameras or yelling at them, and it's like,
It's no good to give them.
yeah. Did you want to go down closer and film them, or? The weird thing is, I'm not sure what the uniform is on them. Very matte green. I can't make out what it says on them. Do you see military stripes on some of their shoulders? The weird thing is like the line over here. It's like short, small girls. There's some older guys.
As cops, you mean?
But these are the ones in the military, dark gray, green, khaki military outfits. They look military, but it's not camouflage. It's like riot gear. So it's like a tactical squad. Maybe it's like reserves. It's not a wall of like 6'4" chunky dudes. It's like young girls and older guys. So I don't know. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Viva. We'll go in and see if anything is moved. Sam Adams, you won't see the snipers. Yeah, well, it's like I was saying, the best ones we won't see. I mean, honestly, could just be spotters too, but they're just to scare us. The totally pro drone up there. You guys might need to do a screen zoom to see it. That is a monster drone, and that would have to be police or military, because they certainly wouldn't be clearing anybody to fly one right now. See what's going on. If they've continued to thicken the numbers. I really feel for these guys. I mean, what a job to be given. Move on your fellow citizens. See, they've taken a few steps forward. They've taken a few steps forward, but there aren't more of them. I think Viva actually going to talk to the police. That's great. Let me know if any of the cops talk to him. I'm just broadcasting, so go ahead. Yeah, you do whatever you want. D-Tech, that's funny. Someone's got a governmental crest on their icon profile picture telling us to go home when he's feeding off our taxes and contribute to the foot on our neck. So it is a clash in slow motion. Let's look at the other side of the wall. See if there's been any movement there. And the shirt's off. Probably drinking a Molson. You can see the horse-mounted police in green off in the distance. Okay, the police have come up the stairs. Okay, there is advancement. For once in my life, I will socially distance. How are you doing? No problem with social distancing today for me. Not here to get arrested. Just here to make sure there are pictures. Make sure super spreaders can see what's going on. Allison, hey. Didn't see you come in. Good to see you. Might have to bail your ex-husband out of jail tonight. Your future ex-husband. There are some children here. That guy was telling Viva, I don't know if the mic was picking him up too good. There are families right in the scrum down there. That's a hell of a thing. I certainly wouldn't bring my kids into that, but who am I to judge anyone? Half expecting a wall of liberals down here gloating, but that would require them to turn off Netflix. Hey, girls downtown, they got to jog. They really got to jog. Hello, jogging through the war zone. Excuse me. Excuse me, protesters. Excuse me, military. Gotta keep my heart rate above 120. The Bears. What happened to holding the line? What do you mean? Who's not holding the line? Truckers certainly are. There's definitely a hardcore couple hundred inside the group. They've been corralled in there, and they're not moving. So it's just a super slow-mo. A few steps every minute. At that corner in the distance down by the building, the cops used to be 100 feet back when we started this. And we're at hour 14. That seems to be the strategy. That's a good strategy. You come running in, people get hurt, people go to jail, people fight, people scream. Just very slowly walk towards Parliament. There isn't much choice. Soldier, get ticket, check a ticket. I admire her practice. Yeah, it's incredible. That was the second little Ottawa girl out for her daily jog, running right through the protest. I agree, we are. Still good. You can see what's going to happen here. Dan did not. You really believe the police won't kill tonight? I don't believe that they will or won't. It would be a hell of a thing. It'd be a hell of a thing. I mean, even it being like dictatorial Trudeau and Jim Watson and Doug Ford, you wouldn't want anybody to get killed. Not because they're nice people, just because it'd be really bad PR. And we're seeing the approach as a slow-mo one. So I don't know what the deal was with trying to get everybody to the war memorial. I don't know if that's really done anything. There is a group up there. Not quite what they think they're doing. Might as well take a waltz up there. Got distracted by Viva. Rene Clabouche. Welcome to the new Communist Republic of China. Oh, damn, there's a jogging girl just up here. Talk to the cops. Say, like, when are you moving these guys so I can go back to my normal jogging routine? You're such a nuisance. Actually, she's probably cool. She's not wearing a mask. All right. High energy, Buzz End. I really hope not. I mean, it just doesn't. If anybody gets violent, then that's exactly what they'll use to cement the opinion that we're violent morons. People to go to jail can't help the protests. It's just better to move individually as people because the trucks are still here. They got to tow those damn trucks, and they might very well just replace the trucks. And I wonder what the truckers are planning. Then I saw pictures of Litch getting arrested yesterday. We haven't heard much about it. Somebody said Pat King got arrested. Wonder what they actually arrested Litch for. Probably the financial stuff. Because she's never down here. Back at ya. Yeah. Yeah, we got what's his name? Peckford. Nova Scotia, yeah, man. Brian Peckford filing suit. Should get to the Supreme Court, but it's gonna take forever.
Oh, yeah.
There's not many people here. There's a big call out for everybody to move up here, and that's when we came up. Got distracted by Viva, went back down. All right, walk back down again. And Peters, freedom is not free. The world is watching, indeed. Truckers will be blackballed the rest of their lives if they don't outright win this standoff. Trudeau has to go. I'm not sure. They'd be blackballed. We have to see. What's Elrad? What's your face? Wow. Hey, Canadian geese honking for the truckers. Yeah. Few cops. And rolling along. Some media. We got a big security guy, so this must be liberal media. See if the line has moved. No Trudeau, no cry. Yeah, I've taken a few more steps. It's just so slow. Guess that's a smart way to do it. See this side of the line. Warming up and getting super slushy down here in the sun. What's up with these guys? Oh, nothing's happened here. Same bunch of mofos. A few more up on the hill over there, facing the other way. I guess this line comes this way, the other line goes in towards the Rito truckers. Whew. They got the gas guns and everything. So, stay inspired by Viva. Keep my social distance. Love Viva the lawyer. He's just like, hey, I'm not going down there. Wonder if they'd start with dropping tear gas. It just creates such chaos, though. Stelina Mirucha. Canadians do civil protests everywhere. Don't just rely on the convoy, and not only in Ottawa, all across the country. For sure. Can't rely just on the convoy, but this is the one that's made things happen. People were protesting vociferously over in Quebec right away from this whole thing. And look what they did. They were the hardest lockdown province area in the world in some degrees. 8 o'clock curfew they had for months. The premier there wanted to make the tax on the unvaxxed. It's funny that Bob Marley's still playing. D-Tick, once the government gets a taste of power, they never want to give it back. Well, that is the thing. And the awake among us throughout this whole thing have been like, even if COVID was as bad as it said it was, we can't do these unconstitutional measures because they'll never undo them. Rusty Shackelford, who wants to start Trucker Airlines? Yeah, let's do it. Masks forbidden on the Trucker Airline. Quebec police in Ottawa, yeah, probably they're being bussed in from everywhere. Yeah, we gotta get. Prince isn't known for his revolution anthems. So, mostly the same here. Actually, like,
they're stopping people driving in. Can't come in. It's weird.
Maybe they come with a
little bit surreal.
I don't know.
Citizens here to right up face to face the cops.
Who parked like maybe like 30, 40-minute walked in. Just couldn't get in.
Yeah, he had his own revolution until he fired them. Gee, a couple of these police, like 65 years old.
I was serving an army. Yeah, you know, when you are
They're just getting yelled at. People are right up in their faces. What's going on in the more military guys here? Got some of the big media cameras right up in here too. Ooh, some big boys in there. In the same situation here.
Nobody's gonna touch these. Stay peaceful. No one's gonna touch these people. Nobody's gonna lay a hand on them. We're gonna grab anyone hand on
So many cameras, so many vloggers, some pro cameras in here. Surprised there's enough bandwidth to stream. And they got their own camera guy too. We're all on film. There's that full-on military guy back there. Yeah. Yeah, a bunch of them back there. I don't know. Who knows how these things work, all these joint task force and stuff. They do all say police. But I'll bet you there's some military people involved. Just put on police clothing. Oh, there's a Freedom Chihuahua.
Processing, it's going to get tossed.
So far, they certainly aren't cutting off communications. They're chanting at the military line. Sending good energy. Thank you for receiving it. Fun to watch the revolution with guys and gals. Thank you, engineer. You are welcome, Allison. Thank you. Well, for keeping the chat going. Thank you, all the mods. Thank you, everyone, for sticking with us, growing with us. If you guys have any Patreons, dump them and move over to us. Help us make this into a channel that'll be worth watching for years to come. Let me retire a YouTuber. I don't want to retire in the kitchen. I love cooking, but no place to retire. So this line's kind of up on the sidewalk now, but still slow-mo.
What are you? How many do you have there?
Super spreaders. We got a couple hundred right now. Bam. Yeah, man. Everybody's streaming, right?
I know. I see guys. I'm like, how many do you got on there? You know?
I saw everything was going down, so I ran up here.
Yeah.
But so many people are streaming. Everybody's watching their guy, right?
Can you see? Is that the police right there?
Oh, I was right down in it, man. So you see right here at the train station, that's where the police are now. Before that, they were 100 feet back down in there. They have a horse mounted over there on Mackenzie, and more armored troops moved in this way. Then you've got the more armored guys up here. They're moving in, and there's another line of armored guys running through the middle. I almost got trapped in it at first.
I heard, yeah.
Yeah, take a look. That guy's like, can't wait to get in there. Yes, give it a thumbs up, y'all. It's going to be live chat tonight, too. Yeah, we want to experiment with call-in. Have people call in. I like watching call-in shows. Used to be the thing, right? You had talk radio and people would call in and you're like, oh, what an idiot this guy is, or yeah, this guy's awesome. We'll do that tonight. See how that works. Still learning StreamYard, so might be a little awkward, but we'll figure it out. Oh, the jig is up. Battery's gone. All right, everybody. Revolution will not be televised, at least not this afternoon. Might come back tonight after my thing. Take some pictures. We'll see. I'm not sure how long my thing will take, but we're on tonight at 8 Eastern Standard Time. All right, I'm going to shut her down. Love you all. Pray for the truckers. Looks like this will be going on for a little while. Everybody check out the other streams and keep it frosty. Lots of love from Ottawa.